Hello everybody, Wind and Storm here, and welcome back to Crusader Kings II, the Horse Lord Mega Campaign. In the last episode, one of our vassals managed to take the rest of the Crimean Peninsula. I would rather they have not, but it's alright. Because I was trying to keep the kingdoms where they were supposed to be, but it is what it is. And then we went ahead and we ran a war against... who are these guys again? Kabar, right? To take Azov. So we took that. We have nomad agitation there. We have to deal with that. But I neglected to check my army to make sure that I wasn't leading it. And I was. And because I was one-legged, because of my... court physician's attempt to cure the flu by cutting off my leg a while back, I was unable to compete properly in the duel and lost and died. So, we are now playing as High Priestess Aten, who is an interesting character. She's lustful, she's wroth, she's greedy, she's proud, she's a lunatic, so... there's a lot of negative opinion modifiers as a result of that with all the vassals. And that has caused a bit of a problem because now there's a faction to try to replace Aten with her sister Sirma. And it was like up over 300% at one point, but fortunately we've been able to drive that down to 130%, which is still not great. If we could drive one of the larger vassals out of this, or even like one of these guys, like, could I send you a gift? No, I already did. Can I award you honorary titles? Let's see. Shad. Yeah, let's award some honorary titles. To some of these faction members. Can I award you multiple honorary titles? No. Where are you, anyway? You're up there. De jure duchies. Well, he has all of his de jure duchies. And that attraction of ugly is really hurting. There's nothing I can do about it either. Transfer neighboring counts. I guess I could transfer you a vassal. Try to get you with some opinion, but let's just unpause it for just a second. Is it a drink? Is it something someone said? I don't remember, honestly, but someone has to pay. Fight. Labyrinth of Derbent. The last moment he ran out after throwing a chair at me and making me stumble. I searched everywhere but couldn't find him. Maybe it's just as well I'm not angry anymore. Alright, so we just further impacted his opinion of us for no good reason whatsoever. I'm having dinner and plenty of drinks with Chepa tonight. It's lovely, yet what I am most charmed by is Chepa himself. Why else would I not immediately stop our conversation, which has slowly begun to touch upon some almost heretical ideas, questioning the salvation of Tengri? Oh, we could join the Plague Bringers? Let's go ahead and do that. If we do not ask questions, why did Tengri make us curious? Yep. Walking the palisades of my palace, I'm joined by Lord Chepa. I find myself agreeing with a lot of the concepts he presents. The futility of prayer particularly resonates with me. Suddenly, he turns to me and presses a small leather pouch into my hand. My lady, will you carry this with you for protection? Yeah. What if I told you that all you have been taught to believe is a lie? Chepa continues, throwing a cautious glance around us before pulling up his sleeve, revealing a scar in the shape of Erlich's mark. Tengri's a liar. Erlich was the first of mankind and our greatest teacher. Rejected tyrant deity and let Erlich guide your steps. Okay. You are truly a black shaman, then. Can you bring down my enemies? Ooh, could I potentially bring down... Okay. This could be interesting. The reveling and carousing is over. Alright. It's like we might. If you offer yourself to Erlich, you'll be granted powers Tengri has kept from us humans. Fingering the leather pouch in my pocket, I slowly nod. Oh, and I think you'll enjoy it, he said, with a knowing smile. If there's any chance it'll bring down my enemies, I will. I definitely need to bring down my enemies. People are plotting to kill me. It's been some time since Lord Chepa was in contact with me. I have been pondering what Tengri would think of me for venturing down this path, but Chepa has already offered me more support than Tengri ever has. The shamans in the temple would tell me that Erlich is a teacher of sin, but perhaps his teachings not be so easily dismissed. Alright, now there was a suggestion in the comments that I should try to deal with my sister. If she were to, say, die, then, problem solved, right? Problem is, we can't really plot, no one will join us. I could try to imprison her, but we're at a 56% chance. I could move my marshal, let's see, I looked it up. She's in Uzin, right? She is in Kantoku, the sword of Tengri's court of Uzin to scheme. So she is the spy master of Khazaria. So that's why she's going to be a bit difficult to get our hands on. I cannot invite to court because she is a counselor. Is not in a lesser union in the same court as her spouse, yeah. So, can't invite her to court. News from China. Protector General Ningji, a Western Protectorate, has decreed fear of heaven shall rain down upon Ne Weimu Feishan of Aksu. Alright. I found some cryptic scrawlings written in blood in my bedroom, my bedroom door this morning. The guards say they haven't seen anyone enter during the night, and I dare not ask my diviner to decipher it, yet I think I understand. The mark of Erlich. Of course, the bargain must be struck. You carve Erlich's mark into your arm. It gets bandaged arm until 10th of September, 10:30. So for a couple of months, yeah, that's fine. I do invite you for a small gathering of friends. I'm also with carouse and focus. That'd be another thing I could try to do. Is go carousing with some of these guys. Managed to drive. Well, their strength is dropping. Their guys are dropping out of that faction. That's good. Dedication, desire to join the Legion of the True Lord. Await the messenger. Let the Dark One guide you. Black Khan Chepa. Okay. I met an intriguing and hypnotically beautiful man at court. Apparently this Kuterkin is a foreign diplomat. I engaged him in conversation for the first time today, and we spoke at length about passages from the legends. I was shocked when he carefully pulled up his sleeve, revealing the mark of Erlich. This guy's the messenger? The Ubir smiles. I'm pleased to find you not only a charming woman, Aten, but also one capable of intellectual discourse. The brethren value the pursuit of knowledge, you see, in addition to more earthly pursuits. Spell turns to a predatory grin as he continues. We'll soon see exactly how committed you are. Alright. Kuterkin escorts me to my bedchamber. I hesitate upon entering, finding it flooded with light. His candles form a circle around my bed. Several hooded figures surround the room, chanting in unison. Fear not, sister, power and pleasure. These are the gifts of Erlich. Alright, we're going to go for it. When I wake up, the cloaked figures are gone, and Kuterkin is lying next to me with a smile tugging at the corner of his mouth. Welcome to the Plague Bringers, High Priestess Aten, he says. I hold him close, wondering how I'll look back on this moment. Yeah. Wow, we are the High Priestess of Tengri, and we are a member of the Plague Bringers. That'd be like the Pope joining the Satanist cult, which has happened before. I've seen people's games where that's happened. Lies do hurt people the truth. I think I can handle the truth. I lose the deceitful trait. Alright, we need to reclaim... Let's see, do we still have a truce? Oh. The Khagan of Kabar is the head of the Plaguebringer's order. Well... Slight complication. Alright, can I invite to carousing? Some days I think I'm going insane, it's probably all in my head, but sometimes I notice people staring at me. My courtiers whisper it is impossible to shake the suspicion that it might be about me. Being one of the Plaguebringers always felt worth the risk, but I'm not sure anymore. I gained the trait stressed. That's alright. Stress can go away pretty easily. Do I have, like, recent carousing? Yeah, I have recent carousing. Oh, I'm in the process of carousing right now. Alright. An opportunity to strike at the foolish followers of false gods has presented itself. Their shamans in Braslaw are ignorant of the true state of the world, tear down their idols, and steal their wealth in the name of Erlich. We get the Desecrate Temple. Alright. These days of revelry and excellent escape, so many laughs, so many intense conversations. Alright, so we made friends with High Chief Dotson. Okay. It's not that useful to us. Increase council power. Recruit to the Plaguebringers. Must be either possessed or lunatic or have at least one. Okay, so we can't recruit these guys. Oh, I can recruit you to the Plaguebringers. Do it. Reveling and carousing is over. For now, time to get back to real life. 30% chance we lose stressed. And we did. Great. Meeting with High Chief Labertom, I made sure to only cautiously question the absolute power of his almighty Tengri. Thankfully, it seems that my carefully chosen words had the desired effect on him. From his glittering eyes, I got the distinct impression that he enjoyed the philosophical aspect of our conversation. Yes. I've arranged a run-in with High Chief Labertom on the palisades of his castle today. His face lights up upon seeing me, and we stay out talking for hours. I offer him a protection spell in a leather pouch. Of course, I do not explain the content, yet he smiles, accepting the token. He just needs one more little push. I proceed to reveal the brand on my lower arm, certain that the final hook would sink in. Labertom inhaled sharply, worrying me for a second. You truly are a black shaman, then, he says, eager and relieved. Can you help me bring down my enemies? He continues, eyes pleading. Yes. Now, actually, what can I do? Am I, like, not... Oh, Plague Bringers. There we go. Alright. Attempt to abduct. Enables right-clicking the portraits of characters lower tier than Duke, or relative to someone on a lower tier than Duke, who attempt to abduct and imprison them with the help of your brethren and the Plague Bringers in exchange for dark power. We don't have a ton of dark power, though. Because I could try to abduct my sister. I don't even see the options here. Maybe I just don't have enough dark power to do it. A prisoner. This person is offering to pay ransom for his freedom. 25 gold. How many prisoners do I have? I only have the one prisoner. Let him rot, and I am going to sacrifice him to Erlich. We'll gain 10 dark power. Do it. This guy looks dazed. He is dragged to the altar, but you can see dawning comprehension on his face as he is tied down. You ignore his begging as chance of praise to Erlich builds a crescendo. Finally, this time you swing your blade in an overhead arc, which ends in this guy's heart. There we go. Small gathering of friends. Unfortunately, I can't. Because I want to do my own carousing. Betrothed can marry. Yes, alright. I am in carousing focus. Let's see, that piece does not have the character modifier recent carousing. Expires 10/31/6/20. Okay, so June 20th is when that goes away. Though my last act of worship has been some time ago, I can still sense an inhuman touch upon my soul whenever I think about what I did. I become a changed woman. I have gained the trait possessed. Does that replace lunatic? It looks like it replaces lunatic. The wolf child. Oh. Pastor shall go. We've found another wolf child. Upon a small cave, as you enter, bringing light into gloom. A small human child lies upon a bed of grass and leaves near the wolf. Alright. Yes, I'll take the child as my own. I guess we'll have ambition to have a daughter. We still want to try and have some children. Alright, one of my commanders has improved. And the faction's no longer a thing? Well, it's not no longer a thing, it's just no longer strong enough to be a problem. which is good. We've dodged that bullet. I don't know exactly what happened, but I'll take it. You're like a senior, good work. Ulak Aiton, the recruit you sent us, High Chief Labertum, has now completed his induction into the Coven. I thank you for the contribution. It will not be forgotten. We got 200 dark power for recruiting that guy in. Perfect. You'd think he'd have a higher opinion of me. Can I still try to kidnap my sister? If she's going to be a threat, I can recruit her to the Plaguebringers. Do it. Alright, so let's see. From her glittering eyes, I got the distinct impression you enjoyed the philosophical aspect of the conversation. Alright. Let's see. I again attempt to discuss my worldviews, and I offer my favorite protection spell, a chicken leg and a leather pouch. I thought it was harmless enough. She refused to accept the gift. Okay, so she is not going to join. Attempt to abduct. Do they have to be in my court for me to attempt to abduct them? I'm just not seeing the option. Oh well. But I think what we're going to try and do is I need money. How many? Only Azov is having nomad agitation, so I need some money. Let me see. How many boats can we raise? 52 ships. 13 ships. So 65 ships. 9,000 troops. Alright, let's do it. Let's raise our boats. We're going to do another raiding party in the Mediterranean. Now, Livonia. I can get 23 ships from Livonia. What about from you? How many boats can you give me? 6? That could work. People of Aksu probably never knew why the Emperor chose to attack. Alright. I caught Sati and my courtier in flagrante. They didn't notice me, but I'm still in shock. Alright. Am I greedy? I'm lustful, I'm wroth, I'm greedy. I smell profit. So the filthy trollop Aiton, here, take my money. If you do not keep quiet, I will do things to you that you can't even begin to imagine. Did I get any money out of that? Alright, yeah, we'll go carousing now. Alright, 94 boats. Perfect. 9,200 troops. Oh. Get them off the boats. We need to flag them as looters first. Then we can put them on the boats. And now let's head out here. I think we'll head to Rome again. Because their economy should have recovered by now. My friend and I had planned to go hunting together, but when he broke his leg, I realized I either had to find someone else to accompany me or cancel it altogether. Alright. Managed to kill too much prey when I went hunting with Kurt, so we decided to sell some of the meat. Sold everything, we got in an argument over the money because I'm greedy. Yeah, this is what it is. Alright, how many troops do you have? 3,000. Alright. Let's sack Rome again. Steal all their money. Hopefully kidnap some people. The Pope would be nice. See, now I can plot the kidnap. Attempt to abduct. Alright, what do I need to be able to do this? Rank is not higher than Baron. Is not landed. Is within diplomatic range. See, now I can attempt to abduct you. I can't attempt to abduct you. See, I have a child. Why? Reveling and carousing is over. Time to get back to real life. Why would he not be my heir? It's a matrilineal marriage. My niece, my half-sister. Yeah, women inherit on the same grounds men do. Weird. Oh, let's get, commanders out of here. We can usurp that title. It cost me a lot of gold. Cancel that. Alright, I am pregnant. Alright, good. 441 gold to build a castle. $77%. Disaster! Your fellow member of the Plaguebringers, Lord Chepa of Sibir, has been caught by diviner Irnek and his Keshig. They spared no time before they burned him at the stake. Curses. Well, not exactly curses. He was a bit of a problem. Or is that not the one I'm thinking of? Now, one thing I really need to do is hand out these minor titles. Hold on. Venerable Elder. That guy really doesn't like me at all, does he? Champion. Go with you. Oh, that was enough to drive someone else out of that faction. Now we can hold 940 gold on these ships. A fellow member of the Plaguebringers, Cheap Sog, has been caught by Diviner Bayan and his warriors. He spared no time before they burned him at the stake. How good a guy is my Diviner, by the way? I intend to abduct him. We have completely destroyed the construction of a trade post in Rome. That's good. Oh, I think... No. We don't have quite enough. It's 441 that we need. Alright, a new heir. If your character dies, now you play as... Yartalek Volkill. Yartalek? Okay. Let's see. Fulfill our ambition to have... Let's see. Maybe... become a formidable fighter. Now, she did not get the wolf child. Wrath of the Old Gods. In response to new era crusades and jihads among the Abrahamic monotheists, the great High Priestess Aten has informed all Tengri shamans of her plans for a magnificent Tengri pagan response. In fact, all pagan heads of religion may now declare great holy wars. It's the beginning of unprecedented heathen aggression. Interesting. So that means I can take entire kingdoms in war. Though we have expanded to most. What's this? You've never cared for Mariani of Kitsa overly much. But lately your court is constantly filled with the rumors of the terrible things you've been saying about you is beyond the pale, and enough is enough. Can I imprison? I can imprison the Khan of Livonia, and... Alright, he wants me to carouse. We'll carouse. Alright, now we have enough gold to get that castle building. Actually, do we... Castle or city? You know what, let's build a city instead. Hopefully the tribal holding here will convert. We can help it along a little bit. To a castle. Then it'll have a castle and a city. Is it a drink? Is it something someone said? I don't remember honestly, but someone has to pay. Fight. Okay. Cheap, Eunice. Lou put up a good fight in spite of being just as inebriated as I. After a while, we were both exhausted and had to call it a draw. Alright, well, at least I didn't get injured. Many years of my life have been spent dedicated to the Plaguebringers, performing missions and tasks in the interest of the Order and its Black Kanum. Today, all that effort has been rewarded as become the new Black Kanum. My fellows now look to me for leadership and guidance. Wait a minute. We're now the head of the Plague Bringers. There's only 3 other members of the Plague Bringers. Okay. I now have the power to absorb life force. The portraits of her children in an attempt to steal their life force in exchange for dark power. Unholy impregnation. Enables right-clicking the portrait of a female follower of Erlich in order to summon Karaglin, who can father an unholy child. This can be used on yourself or on others if they are a mission target. Okay, that's gonna be interesting. I had to think about if I want to do that or not, but I think we're at the end of this episode, so we will see what we can do. That was a quick rise to the ranks of the Plague Bringers. We'll get this looting done. We'll bring the loot home. We'll see if we can expand the realm a little bit. So, we'll work on that next time. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Go ahead and like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you next time.